nothing. You don't look like nothing. You ain't never gonna be nothing.
You're just a big waste of space, you freaking idiot. I don't know why you still here, you dummy. You might as well go ahead and drop out now.
You think you better than me? You think you smarter than me? Girl, you got me messed up because you gonna be just like me. You gonna be knocked up in high school, and you gonna repeat the same grade.
You're just a big waste of space.
Girl, you dumb.
You idiot.
You ain't gonna be nothing in life.
You're an imbecile.
Reassess your life.
Moron.
You need to assess your life.
Drop out, please.
What is your meaning? What's your purpose?
Find something to do.
Clarissa, what's wrong? Look, don't get discouraged now. Graduation's only a year away and you'll be the first one in your family. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Come on, let's go.
I picked myself up and set out to disprove the haters. With some hard work, I made it to graduation. Now I dictate my future.
Do you feel safe living this close to a house like this?
No, sir.
Janice Stanley and Christina Bennett have been neighbors on Woodside Drive for around 2 years. They say it's an okay area, except for their new neighbors who moved into this abandoned house.
I've seen homeless people coming in and out the doors over here. In the meantime of all this going on, I've had a lawnmower stolen. I've had clothes stolen off the line. And this is just a nuisance to our area.
When you see that door kind of wide open, what does it make you think about?
I think somebody's sleeping up in there. Because usually the door be closed, and lately it's been open.
In the front yard, beer bottles, trash, and weeds almost 10 feet tall.
It's dangerous. People could be hiding up in the grass and everything when you come home at nighttime.
Not only this house right here, you have another one.
Yeah, this one. And that one's been like that since I moved. I moved here in 2011.
What do you want the city to do?
To tear it down. If they can't find out who it belongs to, tear it down. Because it's a nuisance.
We called the city. They told us they're on step 12 of this timeline of taking down dilapidated homes, preparing cost estimates, and drafting a contract to bid it out before these two are history. Last April, we reported that JPD tore down 50 houses in 5 months. That sort of looked like this. And Stanley and Bennett hope these two are added to that list very soon. During the day, Bailey Magnet School looks pretty normal, but just as the sun goes down, this is what you'll see. On Friday, October 1st, we were out shooting the Callaway and Clinton game at Newell Stadium. Our photographer panned up and recorded.
Oh my God, that's dangerous.
We brought the same camera around the same time weeks later and caught the exact same thing. Zoo officials say these are bats. We showed the video to people leaving a football game near the school.
I fear for the safety for the kids. I mean, because they could be in the school. I mean, you know, that's dangerous because bats do bite.
What kind of bats are they? South American bat, North American bat? Or, you know, what kind of bat directly are they?
Good questions. Zoo officials tell us they could be big brown bats. Brown bats are creatures of habit. They're not harmful to people, and they eat insects. They tell us bats are known to roost in attics, barns, and man-made structures.
It's not never normal seeing bats. I just noticed that they were bats. They weren't birds.
We also sent the video to JPS. They're calling them, quote, unusual birds.
There have been no official reports that they are bats, and there is no evidence that they are in the building during the school day. Experts tell us that perhaps they are martins, which feed on insects.
Welcome back to this special issues program. I'm contributing reporter Christian Weatherspoon. So far, you've heard from some prominent guests that the Stewpak Community Center is in dire need of your financial support. Well, on a recent visit to the center, I spoke with Donna Johnson, who's a shining example of why Stewpak's clients are looking for a hand up, not a handout. Being homeless was the last thing Donna Johnson ever expected.
It's consequences of choices that I made that left me homeless.
But when she had nowhere else to turn, she came to Stewpak.
I was truly blessed because Stewpak has become my family.
Donna's taken advantage of the various programs offered by staff at the community center.
We have counseling.
And now that she's back on her feet, It's her mission to give back to the organization that gave so much to her.
My church that I'm a member of volunteers here and helps serve meals. I try to come when they're here and help serve. Remember where I was at one time.
And her message for those considering contributing to Stew Pot?
If someone had told me a long time ago that one day I would be homeless, I would tell them, you're crazy. If you were in that position, would you want someone to help you? Would you want someone to be there? Well, Stew Pot is that ministry, and they're there. And the more we can do to help that ministry grow, then the more we need to do, because you never know.
Reporting for TV23's Issues, I'm Christian. Welcome back. I'm contributing reporter Christian Weatherspoon. This issue special is almost over. But before we go, I have one more story, which after hearing it, you'll be compelled to open your heart and checkbook for Stew Pot Community Center. It's a typical day at the Stew Pot Community Center, one filled with feeding the body and the soul.
Our effort is to reach the community through the services that we offer in order to get their attention, to tell them our philosophy, which is God is love.
This is a philosophy that Mary Blockman knows all too well. Homelessness brought her to Stew Pot.
When I was with my family, they was doing all they could, and it was hard on them, so I had to do something for myself. And so I came to Stew Pot.
Don London is chaplain at Stew Pot and has seen firsthand the need for donations from those in the Jackson area.
The giving is responded to by the satisfaction of knowing that our volunteers have given, and that they are given to people in need without charge. Especially the volunteerism and the donation of monies are important.
Thanks to this spirit of volunteerism, Blockman has a new lease on life.
My self-esteem was gone, but they built it, gave me the strength.
With the help of donors, Stew Pot hopes to continue in its efforts to help Jacksons less fortunate. Reporting for TV23's Issues, I'm Christian Weatherspoon.
Bed's been so cold in the space you occupy. And what I want to say is, baby, I'll miss you. And when I see you in the street, I must speak, but now it's official. Ladies, I'm single. So when you see me on the street, don't be scared to speak. I'ma need another lady. I'm single. Girl, I tried everything to make you smile.